we barely made it. We missed the turn. You know, we gotta hit the macros, hit the Uncrustable, hit that core power. And you know, we had to log it real quick on the app. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get those macros in, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez, you know, we're on our way to Austin, Texas, okay? Home Service Summit. We're about to freaking lay it down.
They're fucked. They're fucked.
So boned. You guys gotta remember, we're about to lay it down tomorrow. We're opening the event. I'm getting out there. I'm gonna hype everybody up. I'm gonna get Danny ready. He's just freaking laid down.
I'm gonna take my shirt off and show him what the six-pack looks like.
You might as well save yourself the stress.
Come on, dog.
Find space on the airplane.
Bro, Logan, low-key almost got us to miss our flight because he didn't know he had to check his bag. And he checked it and got here way after we did. So don't ever forget, you gotta bring your camera guy along, right? He can't bring you along, you gotta bring him along. Make sure he's here. Bro.
Hey, Ben booked the premium seats, bro. Listen, he told me he was, you know, about to sell the company, so we had to budget up some stuff. And so, you know, we're on B27, which is like fourth to board.
Bro,
you know,
I told him we're flying private.
dude, this is a step above JetBlue.
We got a private row.
Listen, I only fly American. This is where Ben keeps all his peptides. BPC 157. And then his 50 deadly closes. Look. And it's so There's a 50. Bro, are you about to wear these to open up tomorrow?
Yes.
Show the bottom.
I'm wearing those. I'm wearing those on stage tomorrow, bro.
We're about to go for a walk on the beach. This is peptide bag.
Our camera guy, he's over there screwing around.
So the other day, you know the Aroma 360s?
Yeah.
So I went to go buy an Aroma 360, right? And I don't know if I'm broke or if this is just like a ridiculous store, but I walk in there and they were like, oh, we got you for $2.99 a month for all the oils. And I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. So I pick up all the oils to get the machine and I go all the way to the end. And they try to sell you 3 years of oil for, it was like a $7,000 loan or some shit.
What?
And they made me do a credit application, everything. And I was like, I just want to buy it. Like, let me just buy the machine. And this dude was like trying to hit me with a financing loan for the oils, and I walked out.
No.
Bro, I felt closed. I felt disrespected.
Yes. They don't even know who you are. Did you tell them?
They don't know who the fuck I am. Check everything out. We were there for an hour, bro. I just went to get an Apple Watch. And we were like, oh, let's just pop in. And they were like, oh, Miranda has one. Everybody has one. So I sit down, and he's like, oh, it doesn't check your credit. It just asks you information. And I look, and it says like 36-month option. And I was like, bro, what is this? And he was like, oh, it's just the payment plan. And me and Val were like, can you cancel? Like, whatever. He was like, oh yeah, you can pause it whenever. I was like, dude, this is a financing loan. I'm like, what am I financing? And then I put it together. They sell you all the oils because it's $200 a month for the oils. So instead of charging you for a subscription, they make you pay for
all up front.
But
they put you on a payment plan.
That's where they wax you, bro. And I was like, dude, I was actually pissed, bro, because I wanted to buy one. I was like, you know what? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Danny Klein here with Ben Jordan. We're here at Gold's Gym in Austin, Texas. About to get it for the Home Services Summit. Gonna hit a little bit of shoulders, a little bit of arms, get a pump in, smash a day at 6 a.m. Got the pre-workout running through my veins, ready to smash it, bring the heat today. So let's get it.
Guys, if you're not getting your workout in the morning before you prep the rest of your day, you're gonna fail, okay? You need to get in the gym, you need to work out, you need to get that blood pumping.
Guys, everything is mindset, routine, habits. I see a lot of people, they want to teach in all the other areas of discipline and leadership, but their habits and their fitness and their mindset with their team, with their leadership is all lacking. And it all starts here with the self-reflection, this 1 hour a day with yourself. This is what I need right here, baby. Let's go, let's get it.
Let's get it.
right, guys, we're down here in Austin, Texas. And guess what? You know, we're about to open up the whole conference on leadership and recruiting. I think a lot of business owners, they lack on the leadership side, they lack on the culture side, and then they also lack on the hiring and recruiting side. You know, a lot of times people just say, hey, I can't find good people. There's no good people around. They're all lazy, Gen Z, Gen X, all this shit. Well, the bottom line is if you got the right leadership, if you got the right culture, and then you have the right hiring process and system in place, it's actually easy to dominate. The hard thing is actually being a good leader and actually generating real culture that retains people, builds people, and shows them their future. So we're excited to launch off today, really kick some ass right here in Austin, Texas. I've been out here probably 3 or 4 times for some conferences over the last couple of years. So excited to really pour into the trades. I think this is an industry that is going to shift over the next 5 years. You're going to watch these guys in their 20s into their 30s really shift from going from college, traditional education, getting into sales, getting into the trades where you can make 100, 200, 300 grand a year, or you can own a small business, get bought out, make a couple $1 million with private equity on the cusp this next couple years. It's a big, big industry, and I'm excited to have an impact on this industry and excited to share the stage today with all the boys. And we'll see you soon. Let's go.
From blue collar to multi 8 figures, transformed his health. Listen to this, everybody. Lost over 200 pounds and teaches accountability driven operation. Everybody, give it up, Ben Jordan!
I started out when I grew up, I'm one of 14 kids, okay? My dad grew us, he had us on a farm, right? We did appliance repair. So when I was growing up, I never knew that, hey, there was a world out there where I could scale and I could grow a company and I could be whatever I wanted to be, And I never, ever in a million years thought I would be here in Austin, Texas with all of you guys. So thank you so much for that. One of my mentors told me every single one of these chairs is a $10 million, $100 million chair. Okay. You never know what this chair is going to be. You never know what you're going to hear. You never know what you're going to, see at these conferences. So be grounded where you're at. Okay. Not many people have an opportunity to be here. Okay. These rooms right here have changed my whole entire life. Danny's one of my really good buddies. He's changed my life. He's up next and he's going to speak about things that are going to take, your business to the next level. Okay. They've taken my business to the next level, not on a personal scale, but on actual business scale as well.
I come from a sales and leadership background. I've been with Andy Elliott for the last 6 years. I came from delivering Chinese food to selling cars, making my first 100 grand when I was 20 years old. I literally was just one of those guys that dropped out of college just trying to figure it out, got in sales on accident. And then I make my first 100 grand and I'm training with Andy. And then boom, my dad drowns in a pool, changes everything in my life. I go out to work with Andy. He calls me. He says, hey, why don't you come out here to Arizona? Why don't you come work with us? And we're going to go and impact some people. We're going to train some people and really going to take this thing to the next level. What core values do you stand for? What do you tolerate in your business? Are we just stroking checks for people, or do we really develop people? We're not in the business of the trades. We're not in the business of marketing. We're not in the business of AI. We're in the people business. If you're in sales, we're in the business of people, customers, our team, our people. So leaders have followers. You're going to go a mile with this type of empathy with your people, but people don't want to do it. Everyone's just bossing, writing a check. And this is why people burn out, because people don't feel valued. You want to keep somebody for 5 or 10 years, feel valued. The reason I've stayed with Andy Elliott for such a long time and with the skill set I have is because I feel valued. I feel like he's always giving me a better opportunity, a bigger plate to play on.
You always do amazing.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, guys, we just barely got done ripping it, getting the intro done over here at this home service conference. Guys, the power of proximity at these conferences, having the people around here that are gonna be able to change your life are unbelievable, okay? Danny just barely got done ripping for about 25 to 30 minutes on power of hiring and hiring the right people, okay? In the trades, hiring the right people is everything. Building that culture and having the right people is everything. Danny, kind of let us know what's going on.
Yeah, dude, everyone wants to talk about the social media, the clips. They want to complain about not finding the right people. They want to talk about all the other things. But when you actually look at the business, what makes up a business? It's not the cars, it's not the HVAC unit, it's not the solar panels, it's the people inside of your business. And when you can focus on bringing the right people into your business, optimizing the people in your business, and actually training for those top performers and not just always bringing people in and churning them out, you're going to change your whole life. So we just laid it down. I'm sure you guys will see a few clips from this last session on leadership and recruiting. We're excited to be out here in Austin. We got the rest of today. We fly at about 4:30 to go to another conference tomorrow. So we're just networking with some good people. They got donations. The whole point of this event, there's a bunch of different, sponsors and stuff like that. But the main purpose is for childhood cancer research. It's going to a big family that's behind all this. So shout out to Joe for putting this together and everybody from the Home Services Summit team. We're excited to be here and excited to give back to something that's super purposeful. And we'll see you guys in the next scene, baby.
All right, let's go. Don't go rummaging through my stuff now, okay? Me and Logan have a deal right here, okay? He's gonna be at 190 in 4 months?
Were you gonna say 6?
No, I wasn't gonna say 6, okay? 190 in 4 months, okay? And if he does that, I'm gonna buy him a fitted, custom, badass suit by the man, Dylan Blake himself, okay? But if not, he's gonna buy me, Ben Jordan, a suit. Come on, get a good squeeze there, my young one.
Okay, the squeeze was
all in right there.
Your wife was telling me all you had was 9. There's a 30-second option for
It's
you.
like, oh.
Let's start with
See, this is Danny right here.
All right, let's do it.
I'll punch you in the
just go
back of the
raw
head.
hands?
just do overall.
Are you getting this right now? Get Ben's little baby bitch hands on there.
Oh, these are the Danny Klein gloves.
Yeah.
The little, what
Those
did
are
you
like
call
this,
them?
those are like the 16 ounces.
What did you call
That's
them?
the shit that Jake Paul and them use. I use like the 4-ounce MMA gloves. I'm a wrestler.
Come on.
Give me Benny. Let me get Benny for the week. It's my boy. We do workouts and stuff. Are you guys just getting out and just trying to like promo, or do you guys charge to come out, or like how do you?
Well, we do corporate wellness events, so we charge those like for a few hundred people.
Yeah.
And we could have world champions like Jesse James Leal come out. And
Yeah.
you guys or things like that. Let me send you the menu. What's your number? And I'll send you like the whole price.
Yeah, let's see it. What we do with sales training and leadership training is we're talking about fitness mindset.
Perfect.
We start everyone with a workout. We fuck them up. We just totally kill them.
Yo,
We just break them down. Well, we break them down because once you break somebody down, you can build them back up. Because everybody comes in, they think they're making a lot of money, doing good, and it's like, dude, no egos in this room. Like no fucking egos. It's just like a wrestling, like an MMA gym.
Yep.
There's always gonna be somebody better than you, making more money, better at sales, better at leadership, better at culture, better at something than you. And the goal is, if you're gonna come in here and you're gonna be a student, Shoshin mentality, you're gonna come in with the empty cup. What's your name?
D.
D, so like let's say you're behind, like D is behind. Those hard conversations, instead of being like, hey, like you gotta pick your numbers up, you're behind again, and kind of like ripping D's ass, it should be like, hey, I know you got a lot going on. Hey, I believe in you. I hired you because you got a lot of potential. What can I do to help you hit your goals?
And that's how she.
That's the leader. It's Ben's first time ever speaking in front of public. Ever
No, it's
talking.
not.
Yeah, it was your
The first time I ever opened my mouth in
That was your
public.
first time, bro. It was really cute.
It was not my first time.
It was so cute. It was such a good job.
It was almost my first time.
Everybody, I want you to hug the person next to you and tell them everything.
And tell me everything that you ever wanted to know.
Love matters.
We're not here to judge. We're not here to make fun of anybody. If you're a fat piece of shit, it's okay.
Yeah. We're here to support your drinking habits. You in the back, you've had 3 fucking beers before 10 o'clock. Dude, the guy I got trapped in a conversation with Jimmy and Deborah, this dude was like,
he was
talking
toasty, bro.
straight for like 5 minutes, bro. It was just like, he was just rambling on and literally had like, he was on like his 3rd beer. He was like, I had to get a beer in the morning because if you don't get a beer before 12, then it's technically not a morning beer. I was like,
yeah, you're right.
That's pretty interesting for a self-development conference.
Where